It's November 15th at about 3:15 p.m. in the afternoon. We've been out working hard all day, putting fence posts in and changing tires over to winter tires. Now we're heading over to our friend's place to watch them put up their new hot tent. In case you're not familiar, a hot tent is a tent that's used in the winter for winter camping, and they usually have wood stoves in them. And the interior of the tent keeps very nice and warm and livable. You can even be in there with just a shirt on. Apparently, it gets really toasty warm and makes winter camping much more feasible and enjoyable. Anyhow, we're just heading over there now. Hopefully we'll see them put it up. So we're going to be getting our first measurable snowfall of the season tomorrow, apparently, tonight and tomorrow. About 5 centimeters of snow, they're saying, which isn't a lot, but it'll certainly cover the ground and turn everything white. So that's quite a shock from last week's temperatures of 15 to 20 degrees, just to be plunged into this all of a sudden. And then the rest of the week looks like it's going to be scattered snow flurries and squalls and things throughout the week, so we could end up getting another 5 centimeters probably by the sounds of it. And the cold goes right to the weekend and beyond, so we may be entrenched in winter now, even though it's not quite winter yet.
Look at you! Happiness is.
So last time when you came in,
the
Diane,
waterproofing, yeah.
we hadn't tamped this down and put it down first. We put it in after, but this time we tamped it all down, and then this will fold in, and it should be fairly tight. Yeah. And then I trimmed an inch off all the rafters. We had some at home because it was the 5 steps. I did some at home and then some at your place, and then I shortened across, like lengthwise, a little bit too, just to.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a patch on top that flaps open, and then the wood stove goes up.
Yeah, you'll see it when it goes up, and yeah, then there's a screen, and then the door zips and clips. So,
well, you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
So these connectors you buy just at the
No, they send
we
it.
bought,
Yeah,
they were called
They sent
angles.
everything except for the
okay,
the post.
so you had to buy just the electrical conduit.
They would have sent them all cut, but the cost from BC would have been like $400 more to get shipped. Just these.
No,
What's this make here?
This is a canvas tent store,
Canvas Tent
and
Shop
it's
Canada.
and it's the Wilderness
Castlegar, British Columbia.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't get bigger than this. Yeah. This is 10 by 12. The smallest is 8 by 10. And they have like 14 by 16 and...
Does this end one up?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
see, what window is that? A mesh. That's, oh, okay, this is the back window.
I have a mesh here.
Here's the back. This is the back.
Yeah,
here.
I think that's the back.
There's the middle part.
If you and Diane want to walk on those sides, and I'll pull it up over the middle. We have the benefit of this last time. This was the hardest part for 2 of us.
So make sure
I don't know how one person would get it.
Make sure what, Mike?
So when they put the tent on top, the one side's legs are in, while the other side's legs are still not put in. That's why it looks kind of oblong right now, the way it's sitting. But once this gets on here, then they'll put these legs like this. Now it's raised up to put this side's legs in. Now it's looking like a tent. That's a nice size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits our. I'm just gonna go and shift the other side, just the legs a little bit back, so that when we set up, they're pretty close. Look at that.
Inside view.
And
one's on the grass. Do you want it on the green?
Yeah, if it can get on the green, it's pretty close.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you happy? So then, wow, that was so to keep some leg pulled up while you guys push under. Yeah, I can lift it. Push it under for you. This leg. Higher? I won't go too much higher. I think so, yeah. That's good.
And the corner has a split, so it
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can you just pull the green that way? Does it go? There.
For hot
Okay.
water, but we're like, nah, it would just take up too much room.
There's the wood stove, which has legs normally underneath.
Smokestack.
Smokestack, yeah, that goes up through the roof of the tent. And then there's a tray here that sits on the side of the wood stove for putting pots on and whatnot.
So yeah, so if you took the day off and have we everything productive.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just load in the trailer
Oh, okay.
and drive it down. But,
So how come you set it up down there first?
because we thought the stove would actually work and we would have a warm place to stay overnight while we were packing up here, and then we were going to pull the Junior out.
Oh, okay.
So we needed this access to get in and then to bring Junior back. Yeah, did you see that?
Windows.
Windows.
Fold
Yeah,
down.
to get the screen door,
Nice.
the only option with the screen door is also the windows.
You are a cocky little thing.
Luna likes it in here, and Zoe likes it.
Yeah, everybody does.
Well, it's nice that you can stand up. That's,
I
Yeah,
know.
it's great.
I know. We were debating and like seeing Todd, who's so tall,
Yeah.
how
But-
close you can get to the wall.
Yeah.
And Mike's like, at first, Mike's like, no, we gotta get the 6-foot option. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, that much extra canvas, that much extra weight, that much length of bar. I said, you know what? And then I looked at the dimensions of the peak, and I said, and I sketched it out for him. I put two things together. I said, this is the peak. I said, 5 feet up is here. Now picture that going up over a 10-foot distance. And he's like, you know, that would probably be fine. And we set this up, we're like, this is perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect.
Because I mean,
I can stand like within a foot of the side anyhow, so
Yeah.
you still have all that.
yeah, we've got the little
Huge.
bits. We can do a little clothesline and dry stuff, keep things warm, and yeah.
oh, this is great.
So it just opens like that, the wood goes in. It's all sealed.
Looks like about 2 cubic feet worth of
Yeah,
wood space, it looks like.
yeah. And it's well insulated. A little air intake. Valve. Pretty neat, pretty neat design.
Yeah, and then you've got this warming tray that can go on either side.
Oh, goes on both sides.
Yeah, either one, however your setup is. Warming tray, we'll be screwing in the feet.
Pretty neat.
The deluxe model had,
Water.
yeah, you can get a grill to raise stuff off the bottom if you're using charcoal or something like that. And then there's the other side hooks on this water tank, and you know, spigot to keep water warm. But the problem with that is that you always want to have water in there, and we figure if we're coming going, it's just going to freeze, and
And it takes up a lot more room too.
it takes up
doesn't
more
it?
space. It would have been heavy to ship, and so we thought no. But it does.
Would it heat
And
up
then there's
water?
ovens.
We have a
People can
kettle
get
for heat up
ovens
water.
that sit on top and go as part of your inline, and you can bake things.
Jeez.
You know,
Gourmet.
if we're ever homeless,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we got it set.
Will the chimney sit in there
The chimney does.
just to see it?
Yeah.
Not to cause more hardship.
No, that's okay. We're used to hardship.
And there's where the chimney goes. And then up through the tent.
Yeah. We need to get
And
the
it's got legs that are.
Yeah,
Legs
at the
that,
end the legs, but we're waiting for one of the legs to be fixed.
yeah, one leg had a crack in it, so it's not up on the legs right now, but normally it would sit there on legs.
You could do your maple syrup. You could bring it out here.
That's
Don't
I
do
was
it in there. Bring it
No,
out here.
yeah.
yeah, but that's kind of what I was thinking, that if it starts to get warmer in the spring and April, then take this out, have that as shelter, have that to sleep, and then yeah, do the syrup. Hey.
There it is.
Now for the fly.
This will be the front corner on this side.
Okay, I see. So would it make sense
Last time I
if,
got the ladder, right? Remember you went up on the ladder?
yeah.
This is where
Mike, do you want to go up on the ladder if Diane and I walk over to this side? And
this is. It doesn't have to be flipped. We have it right side up.
yeah, because that's so. Oh, do we have it?
That's supposed to be. We need to
But
flip it
no, it
right.
has to go around.
take
Around
this
and
in.
then flip it in, right?
You take this in.
Yeah.
Need me in there?
Okay, do you want me to go up on the ladder now?
Should I bring it to that side or?
And then I can. Oh, okay, yeah, here's. Go over top.
This is where it helps if you're 10 feet tall.
I think the ladder we were here last time.
Maybe I should be.
Yeah, you should be. Someone should be here.
I can reach over.
Just get over the tree, because I can't reach. I've got a little grommet. There? 'Cause I guess,
No.
yeah, we tie usually a rope there, but we didn't bring those.
Now we went too far that way.
What's that?
Now we went too far this way.
Oh, it's pretty even to me.
I think it's all right.
Um,
Well,
so we
those
just
poles-
need the ladder down here to straighten the end.
Okay.
Those poles were cut.
So here's the tent in its more natural setting after a winter snowfall. I see the guy ropes are set out now, holding up the tent and the fly with more firmness in case of high winds. Looks good. Seems to be a really high quality tent from what I can see. Not that I'm an expert on it, but nice thick canvas and well stitched, it seems. Very nice. I'm sure they'll have lots of fun in here, keeping nice and warm while they camp in the winter.